Hello everyone, this is just a little screencast to show you around the course Blackboard site for HTY 394 History of American Popular Culture. I just wanted to show you some of the features of the site and where various things that you're going to need throughout the course of the semester are going to be located. So if you found this screencast, then you're on Start Here's syllabus, which gives you a layout of the course, my introductory video, some notes on the course delivery, the course description, the tour which you're watching now. You can always find the syllabus here. When you're ready to go over the syllabus, you can just click on this and you can listen to me go over the syllabus via a podcast with you. Texts, calendar, grading and assessment. These two folders you should pay particular attention to. You'll find a basic description of course assignments in here. And then on this one, some general notes on writing for the course. You'll see my policy, which is really the university policy on plagiarism, some general requirements for writing, some general tips on good writing, some revision questions, and some things to think about when you're writing any assignments for this class. Then you'll see a little piece on netiquette, which just discusses how important, since text-based communication is the primary means of communication for this course, to be careful and considerate, and just to keep in mind that the online medium is poor at conveying tone. Be courteous to me and your classmates at all times. You'll see some discussion guidelines, USM policies on academic integrity, and if you need any adaptations or accommodations for the course, there are links to the Office of Support for Students with Disabilities. So this is really the page to come back to if you ever feel lost in terms of how the course is structured. The two pages that you'll spend the most time on are weekly materials and the class discussion board. These can both be accessed via the left-hand menu. So if you click on weekly materials, you'll really see how the course is laid out. It's a 7-week online class, and so each week is given a date. For the purposes of this class, we run weeks Monday to Sunday, which allows you to have the weekend to do your work. And there's a folder for each week, 1 through 7. So for instance, if you click on week 1, all of the weeks are laid out in the same fashion. There'll be an introduction, weekly objectives, some commentary by me, usually in the form of a podcast, attached readings if necessary, or a discussion of, or some notes for the book that we're reading, instructions for your discussion board posts, and any assignments you might have. So this is where the actual work of the course is located and occurs. This is where you'll spend the most time. So you can always go back to the weekly materials and open up any given week. And we will work week by week, and you'll see only the weeks that are currently available to you. When you first log on to this, I'm working on the site now so you can see all 7. You may only see 2 or 3. The second place where you're going to spend a good deal of time is the class discussion board, and I'll click on that now. And each week I will create a different forum for you. This one you can see is labeled Week 1 Introductions, asking you to write a 1 to 2 paragraph introduction, and then posting also an image or an object that you feel best represents American popular culture. You can click right here. You'll be able to read my introduction for you, which is right here. And then you can create your own thread for that, or give any replies that you want to mine. And then if we go back, just a few comments on what else is over here. You have a library guide and e-reserves. This actually takes you right into the library at the University of Southern Maine, should you need to do any external research. You really won't. For the purposes of this class, we really primarily stick to the readings that I've given you. You won't be asked to do any external research unless it's sometimes finding objects and primary sources on websites that I direct you to. That would be the only case. There's also a link to turn in assignments, which allows you, if you click on the particular assignment, it allows you to submit. So you just want to attach a file by browsing your computer, find the file, and then submit, and then it will show up there for me to read. Or you can email it to my email address, ebischoff@usm.maine.edu. You also see a bar which will allow you to email the instructor and class members. So this is showing from my perspective. I can email everyone, but you can send an email to the class or an email to select users if you're working with someone else in particular. Most likely you're just going to be emailing me, and you'll be responding to other class members on the class discussion board in various forums. And finally, the only other tool that you're going to really need, I'll turn my edit mode off so you can see this. You will always be able to access your grades by checking here. I don't have personal grades, obviously, as the instructor, but if you click on my grades, you'll be able to see yours. Student services will take you to any technical support. This is actually really important. I am not your tech support for this class. That's the USM help desk, so you want to give them a call at the number here or email them. Also, library instruction, student success center, tutoring assistance should you need it, counseling services, student accounts, all the things that you might need as a USM student taking an online course are all located here. If we go back, there's also Blackboard support for you. Major troubleshooting issues, can't log in, list of courses is incorrect, content problems, not being able to open files. All of these can be answered for you here. And then finally, the only other tool that you might need for this course is the blog. So to access that, you just click on Tools and then click on Blogs. And then it's not displaying any, obviously, for me because I'm the instructor, but then it will give you the opportunity to create a blog. And so you can just click Create Blog, and it will take you, give it a title, write in your text here, upload anything if you like, and then submit it here when you're done, and then I can see them all. And so for the most part, that's what you really need to be familiar with in the course. So the home page will just bring you back here. Any announcements that I post will be here. And then the syllabus, start here, syllabus page, and the weekly materials page are again where you're going to be spending the bulk of your time, and then also on the class discussion board, as you can see here. So I hope you found this screencast helpful in navigating the course. Again, anytime you have a question, please don't hesitate to send me an email and let me know. Thanks very much.